Hello guys, welcome you all to the Maths online class of Anand Medical Academy. Hope you are very good. As we have completed some of the chapters like linear inequalities and the chapter 1 sets, now we are entering into the new topic, that is relations and functions. As I want to tell that this relations and functions is very important topic in class 11 maths. Why? Because this is the starting and basic concept which will be used for calculus. You know calculus, in that calculus the topics will be like continuity and differentiability and integrals, application of derivatives, application of integrals, differential equations, which are very important, which plays very important role and also have huge part when it comes to marks wise. So those topics will be in second year. For that second year, so you need some grip, then you can understand and score easily. To understand those topics, the topics which will be useful for you is relations and topics, what we will discuss now, and also another topic, that is limits and derivatives, that also we'll discuss later after this topic, after this chapter. So instead of learning relations and functions, the first concept or nothing but basic concept to identify the relations and functions is you need to learn the two terms. What are those? Those are ordered pair and Cartesian product So these are very small easy topic. If we can understand this, then we can enter into relations and functions. That will be in the next session. So first we learn this basic concept. What do you mean by ordered pair? What do you mean by an ordered pair? For example, if I consider a Cartesian plane, so this horizontal line we consider as x-axis, this is x and this is x dash. From here to here it is a negative x values. So this is a horizon 0, 0. This is y-axis, vertical line y, and this is y dash. Now, if I take any point here, this is a 5, and for example this is a 6. So what is this point? This point is 5, 6. This point is 5, 6 or 6, 5 or 6, 5. 6, 5. Which one is correct? 5, 6 or 6, 5. Which one is correct? 5, 6 is correct. 6, 5 is wrong. Why? These are also 6 and 5. This is also correct, no sir? No. When we said ordered pair, when we are discussing about ordered pair in the sense, ordered pair means what? Two elements or two numbers like that. Two elements grouped together. Two elements grouped together in a particular order. These is also two elements grouped together only. These are also two elements grouped together only. But two elements grouped together, condition is there. What is the condition? In a particular order. We should not take 6, 5. Why? Because here we need to maintain order. What is that? First element belongs to x-axis, right or no? Second element belongs to y-axis. So this is what we will call order. This one we should not write 6, 5, right? So ordered pair means two elements grouped together in a particular order, and those will be enclosed by open brackets, right? Like A, B. Like A, B. So this is what we will call grouped together. Here one note point is there, you need to remember. So this is order pair. Na? When two order pairs are equal, when these two are equal, A, B, and for example I will consider C, D. So these are two order pairs. A, B and C, D are equal. When these two are equal, if and only if A equal to C and B equal to D. A equal to C and B equal to D, then only those two will be equal. Otherwise, two order pairs are not equal. When it will be equal? If corresponding first elements is equal and corresponding second elements are equal, then only we consider these two order pairs are equal, right? In remaining cases, those will be not equal. When if you consider 2 comma 3 equal to 2 comma 4, corresponding first elements are equal, right? But corresponding second elements are not equal. Therefore, these two order pairs are not equal. This is a very simple concept. Pause the video and note it down. Guys, now we will discuss Cartesian product of sets. Cartesian product of sets. Now we have learned ordered pairs, right? Now based on ordered pairs that related to Cartesian products. How? Cartesian product means here product is there. Product means what? If product of two numbers, nothing but, for example, product of 2 and 3, how we will write? 2 into 3, nothing but 2 multiply. This symbol we will use now for a product. So like that, here Cartesian product of sets. Product of set. What is set? That set may be A comma B, C comma D, like that. If we take like, see, for example, suppose A, capital A and capital B are two non-empty sets. Capital A and capital B are two non-empty sets. Then the Cartesian product. Then the Cartesian product of the sets A and B is, suppose A and B are two non-empty sets. Like those sets I will consider like C. So this is one set having A comma B. This is another set having C comma D. So this is set A and this is set B. A and B are two non-empty sets. Then the Cartesian product of the sets A and B is, remember, the set of all ordered pairs. Set of all ordered pairs of elements. Ordered pair of elements from condition is there from A to B, not B to A. Why? Because they said ordered pair. Ordered pair means order is important. From where to where? From A to B is the set of all order pairs of elements. Order pairs of elements from A to B. See, order pairs are nothing but simply from A to C it may be, or A to D. Set of all order pairs. A to C, A to D, and again B to C, and again B to D. But how to write in terms of Cartesian product is, it is denoted by A cross B is equal to order pair A comma B such that X belongs to A, A belongs to A comma B belongs to B. Whatever may be the sets, we will consider in terms of order pairs. See, here I have written A is A comma B, B is C comma D. Instead of A comma B, C comma D, whatever it may be, that order pair, that Cartesian product, we will represent denoted by A cross B. That we will write it as order pair A comma B, where A belongs to capital A, B belongs to capital B. Nothing but first element belongs to first set, second element should be belongs to second set, right? This is what a Cartesian product in set form. Here I will write example. Let capital A is equal to A comma B, capital C is equal to C comma D. Then what is Cartesian product of A and B? Cartesian product of A and B we will denote it with A cross B is equal to set of all order pairs. What are those? A comma C and A comma D, B comma C and B comma D. This is the Cartesian product of A comma B. Nothing but set of all order pairs of elements from A to B. Right? Here we should not write C comma A, C comma B, D comma A, D comma B. That is wrong. Why? Because here we are following the order A cross B. So we need to consider from A to B only. AC, AD, BC, BD. If they ask to find Cartesian product from B to A, then it will be B cross A. B cross A which is equal to, from this side you need to see C comma A, C comma B, C comma A, C comma B, next D comma A, D comma B, D comma A, D comma B. This is what a Cartesian product of two sets, in which we will use ordered pairs. Nothing but set of all ordered pairs is nothing but Cartesian product. If we miss any one element, nothing but if we miss D comma B, that won't be Cartesian product. Why? Because Cartesian means set of all, right? Here you can write one note point. A cross B is not equal to B cross A, right or not? Is A cross B equal to B cross A? Here A comma C, C comma A, both are equal? No. This is A comma C, this is C comma A, both are different. So A cross B is not equal to B cross A. That is first note point. Next one is A cross B is equal to B cross A. Actually A cross B is not equal to B cross A. But in which cases A cross B is equal to B cross A? If, or if and only if and only if A equal to B. If and only if A equal to B. Nothing but if A is A comma B, B is also A comma B, A B, B A B B. From that side also A B, B A B B. When it will be equal? If A comma B. But in all remaining cases A cross B is not equal to B cross A. Another important point, if n of A is equal to m elements, next n of B is equal to n elements, then n of A cross B is equal to what? Then number of elements in A cross B is what? M into n elements, mn elements. Like this set, n of A how much? 2. N of B how much? 2. What is n of A and n of B? Number of elements present in this set. This is 2, this is 2. So n of A cross B, 1, 2, 3, 4. A cross B is different, n of A cross B is different. A cross B is a set, n of A cross B is a real number. Remember, if n of A is equal to 10 elements, n of B is equal to 7 elements, then n of A cross B is 70 elements, right? Pause the video and note it down. Next concept is ordered triplet. Next one is ordered triplet. You have learned ordered pair. Ordered pair means a pair of elements will be there. A pair of elements will be there in a particular order. Now ordered triplet. Triplet means 3. So that means in a order 3 elements will be there, right? If ordered pair means where we will get ordered pairs? In two-dimensional plane, right? First element belongs to x-axis, second element belongs to y-axis. That is ordered pair. When it comes to ordered triplet, where we will use this ordered triplets means we will use this ordered triplets in three-dimensional plane, nothing but a 3D axis, right? 3D will use. The 3D chapter is also there in your class 11. There you can understand easily what is ordered triplet. Now for the meanwhile, ordered triplet, how we will write means, for example, if a set is R, see I will consider R is a set of A comma B. R is a set of A comma B, right? So that is example I will tell. First ordered triplet, how we will write? If a set is R, ordered triplet when we will get is, if we do R cross R cross R, if we do R cross R cross R, if we do A cross B or B cross A or C cross D, what we will get? Ordered pairs or ordered triplets? Ordered pairs will come. Why? Because two sets are there. You will get ordered pairs. To get ordered triplet, we need 3 sets, or nothing but product of 3 sets will give ordered triplets. So R cross R, you will write in a set form is A comma B comma C, A comma B comma C, where A comma B comma C belongs to R. From this one set only, those A, B, C will belongs to R. Now, for example, if R is A comma B, how to find R cross R? So nothing I forgot to tell. In this R cross R set of pair A comma B comma C, where A comma B comma C belongs to R. In this, what is ordered triplet? Here A comma B comma C is a ordered triplet. Ordered triplet. So like A comma C, B comma C, comma A. So these if we have three elements like that in a particular order, we will consider those as ordered triplet. Now by using this set R is A comma B. Then find R cross R. Before that we have found A cross B. If we have two sets, if by using this one set, how to find R cross R? Now what is R? R means A comma B, right? Cross again R. R is what? A comma B cross R. What is that again? A comma B. First we will do Cartesian product for these two sets. Tell me. That is A comma A. Next A comma B. Next with B. B comma A. B comma B. Right? So this is why we got two elements. In Cartesian product, 4 elements. Cross A comma B with third set. Also same. First elements. This is second elements. So like this is A comma A comma A. A comma A comma A. Next A comma B. A comma B. Next with this A comma B comma A. Next A comma B comma B. Next with B comma A. B comma A comma A. Next B comma A comma B. Next with B comma B. This is it. B comma B comma A and B comma B comma B. Now we count how many elements are there in this R cross R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Here n of R is equal to how many elements? 2. Then n of R cross R is nothing but 2 into 2 into 2, 2 cube, which is 8 elements will be there. Right? Like this we can find. See here, each and every individual. A comma A is also ordered triplet. A comma B. These are all, we will call it as ordered triplets. This is how to find Cartesian product of three sets. It may be R, AB, R, like that. First we will do two sets and then we will do with another set. Or if you want, you can do directly. So this is A comma B and this is A comma B. So this is R cross R. Directly also you can do. What is directly? See, A. What is that? A and A. Next, A, B. A and B. Right? Very simple. Next one. A, B, A. Next, A, B. And again with B also. B, A, B, B. Directly also you can write without doing this step. If you did not understand this step, you can do first product of two sets, next one with third set. Pause the video and note it down. Students, now we will discuss some of the examples based on the concept what we have discussed, like ordered pairs, ordered triplets, and a Cartesian product of two or three sets, like that. If you do examples, if you do more and more examples, then only you can understand the concept. If you can understand the concept, easily we can attempt any type of problems based on that concept. So let us do some of the examples which are given in your class 11 textbook, nothing but NCERT first PC textbook of chapter 2, that is relations and functions. Example number 1. If x plus 1 comma y minus 2 is equal to order pair 3 comma 1, find the values of x and y. If you observe, x plus 1 comma y minus 2, this is also order pair only. So enclosed by open bracket and two elements separated by comma, that is also order pair. Here they are showing that this order pair is equal to this order pair. As we have written, note point, what is that? Two order pairs are equal if and only if set of first elements are equal and corresponding second elements are equal. So by using that concept, we will find x and y values. So by given x plus 1 means what? Should be equal to 3, and y minus 2 should be equal to what? 1. Then what is x value? 2. What is y value? 3. Very simple. Next, example 2. If set P is A comma B comma C and the set Q is R from the sets P cross Q and Q cross P, from these sets they mentioned, from these sets, if you observe, if A is, let us see, if A is a set and B is a set, what is Cartesian product of A cross B? That is also in terms of flower bracket, that is also a set only. So by using P and Q set, from these sets P cross Q and Q cross P, are these two products P cross Q and these are equal or not, they are asking. So to tell whether those are equal or not equal or unequal, first we need to find those two sets now. So what is given? Given P equal to set A comma B comma C and Q is equal to set R. How to find P cross Q? What is, first of all, what do you mean by P cross Q? P cross Q means set of all order pairs of elements from P to Q, right? This is A comma R, B comma R, C comma R. This is what? P cross Q. What is Q cross P? Q cross P from this side, R comma A, next R comma B, R comma C. So by this we can easily tell these two products are not equal. Nothing but P cross Q is not equal to Q cross P. As I said, these two are not equal in all the cases. But when it is equal, when P is equal to Q, is these two are equal? No. Then P cross Q is also not equal to Q cross P. Pause the video and note it down. Next example, example number 3. Let capital A is equal to 1, 2, 3, capital B is equal to 3, 4, capital C is 4, 5, 6. So they are given three sets, capital A, B and C. Find A cross B intersection C, A cross B intersection, A cross C, A cross B union C, A cross B union, A cross C. So we need to find these four sub questions. In order to find this question, A cross B intersection C, first what we need to find? B intersection C. In order to find A cross B intersection A cross C, first we need to find A cross B and A cross C. See, first whatever we should need, that I will find first. See, what is B intersection C? See guys, B is what? 3, 4. Intersection of C, what is C? 4, 5, 6. What is the result? B intersection. What is intersection? Common element. What is common element from these two? Set 4. Only set 4. This is what? B intersection C. Next, I will find A cross B. A cross B. What is A cross B? What is A? 1, 2, 3 cross. What is B? 3, 4. Now, what is A cross B from this? I know you can do easily. 1, 3. Next, 1, 4. Next, 2, 3. 2, 4. Next, with 3. 3, 3 and 3, 4. 3, 3 and 3, 4. This is what? A cross B. Next, another data we needed, that is A cross C. What is A cross C? A is 1, 2, 3. C is 4, 5, 6. C is 4, 5, 6. Now, 1, 4, tell me. 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. Next with 2. 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. Right? Next with 3. 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. Can we write 4, 1, 4, 2? We should not write. Why? Because this is A cross C. First should be A, second should be B. If you take any order pair in between, for example, if it is 2, 5, if it is 2, 5, 2 should be belongs to first set, 5 should be belongs to second set. Always remember. So we got B intersection C, A cross B, A cross C. Next, B union C. What is B union C? Here it is there now. B union C. So we are finding first. B union C. What is B? B is 3, 4. Union of C. What is C? 4, 5, 6. What is B union? Union means all the elements we need to write, but repeated elements should not be there. So 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6. This is what B union C. Now we got all the data so that we can find easily those sub questions. First question. What is first question? A cross B intersection C. What is A? A is 1, 2, 3. Right? Cross product of B intersection C. What is B intersection C? that is set 4. It is set 4. Now 1, 2, 3 cross 4, nothing but 1, 4. Next 2, 4, 3, 4. Right? Did you understand or not? So this is what A cross B intersection C. Next A cross B intersection A cross C. A cross B intersection A cross C. See what are the common elements from this? 1, 4. Next 2, 4. Next 3, 4. That means A cross B intersection of A cross C is set of 1, 4, 2, 4 and 3, 4. I hope you can do these remaining questions. Pause the video and note it down. Next, example number 4, that is, if P of P is equal to 1, 2, form the set P cross P cross P. Form the set P cross P cross P. Nothing but there we will get order pairs or triplets. Order triplets we will get. That we need to find. P cross P cross P. As I said, that simple way, like see, take 3 sets 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is P and this is P and this is P. P cross P cross P. Tell me now how to write that order triplets. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, first one. Next 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Next 1, 2, 1. Next 1, 2, 2. Next with 2. 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. Next is 2, 1, 1. Next 2, 1, 2. Next 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 1 and 2, 2, 2. So this is what? P cross P cross P. Now you tell me how many elements will be there in P cross P cross P. Those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why? Because n of P is 2 elements, then n of P cross P is 8 elements will be there. Now if they ask P cross P cross P cross P, then how many number elements will be there in this? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Nothing but 2 power 4, 16 elements will be there. Right? Those also you can write. Now next one, example number 5. If capital R is the set of all real numbers, that means this capital R is nothing but set of all real numbers. As like P is 1, 2 only, but R is set of all real numbers. What do the Cartesian product R cross R and R cross R cross R represents? Here R is set of all real numbers means for R cross R, what will come? See, R cross R. See, first one, R cross R represents the set. Represents the set. In which form we can write? R cross R is equal to order pair x comma y for all x comma y belongs to R. Both x comma y belongs to R only. Why? Because both sets are R only. If it is A cross B, then x belongs to A, y belongs to B. But these both are equal now. So order pair x comma y says that x comma y both belongs to R. This is what it represents. It represents the two-dimensional plane. It represents the two-dimensional plane. R cross R represents a point in two-dimensional plane. Nothing but here R means set of all real numbers. Now it represents two-dimensional plane. Next, when it comes to R cross R, it represents this set. It represents the set R cross R is equal to order triplet x comma y comma z. For all x comma y comma z belongs to R. Here you can use x comma y comma z or a comma b comma c. In that case, a comma b comma c belongs to R. Right? Now what it represents? It represents here order triplets will be there now. So it represents the three-dimensional plane. Three-dimensional plane. R cross R means two-dimensional plane. R cross R means three-dimensional plane. Pause the video and note it down. Example number 6. If A cross B is equal to set of P comma Q order pairs P comma Q, P comma R, M comma Q and M comma R. Find capital A and capital B. What is capital A and capital B? Capital A and capital B are nothing but sets, right? From this Cartesian product, how to find sets? As you know that in order pairs, first element belongs to first set, right? First element belongs to first set. So what is given? Given A cross B is equal to P comma Q and P comma R, M comma Q comma M comma R. This is what given Cartesian product. From this, what is capital A? Capital A. First of all, what is capital A? Capital A means the set of all first elements. The set of all first elements in A cross B. Right or not? In A cross B, set of all first elements is nothing but set A, which is what is set of all first elements P. Here also P. Here is M. There is also M. But remember, this is equal to P comma M only. Why? Why these two are equal? Why? Because in a set there shouldn't be repeated elements. There shouldn't be repeated elements. As the set contains P, P and MM, we have to consider only P comma M. This is what? Set A. Now, what is set B? Tell me guys. If set A is set of all first elements, what is set B? The set of all second elements. Second elements in the order pair of A cross B. Here also all elements in the order pairs of A cross B. Order pairs of A cross B. Right? Now what are the set of all elements, all second elements in this order pairs? Q R. So we won't write repeated elements, so simply that set will be Q comma R. This is what set B, this is what set A. Like this we can write easily the sets from the Cartesian product. Pause the video and note it down. See guys, now we will do problems based on exercise 2.1. But I have written question number 8. What about remaining 7 problems? Those 7 problems will be our assignment. That is all very easy questions. I am thinking that you can send those 7 questions within a 15 minutes of span. Now, when it comes to question number 8, that A is equal to set 1, 2 and set B is 3, 4, write A cross B. How many subsets will A cross B have? How many subsets? Not how many elements in A cross B. How many subsets will A cross B have? List them. Right? First of all, so what is first question? Write A cross B from A and B. So first you write given data. What is given? Given A is equal to 1, 2. B is equal to 3, B is equal to 3, 4. While writing given data for maths, you need to be very careful. If you replace 3 with some elements like 5, the total question will be wrong. I am not telling for only this question. For any question in maths, writing given data from the question paper or from the textbook is very important. Given A 1, 2, B 3, 4. What is A cross B? Tell me guys. A cross B. How many elements will be there? How many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing but 4 elements we are here. If 4 elements like n of A equal to 2, n of B equal to 2, n of A cross B will be 2 into 2, 4 elements will be there. What are those? 1, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 2, 4. This is what? A cross B. See, first question is over. Next, how many subsets will A cross B have? How many subsets will A cross B have? For example, if A is equal to 1, 2, how many subsets will A have? 2 power n formula. 2 power 2, nothing but 4 subsets will be there. What are those for this set? Tell me subsets for this set. One is empty set. Next one is set 1. Next one is set 2. Next is set 1, 2. Now, same like that. How many subsets will A cross B have? A cross B is this one. Then how many number of subsets? Tell me. Therefore, number of subsets. Number of subsets of A cross B. Number of subsets of A cross B. What is the formula? 2 power n. But what is n? Number of elements in A cross B. So 2 power 4, which is equal to 16. Right? 2 power 4 is equal to 16. So 16 number of subsets will be there in A cross B. Now, and this is the second question completed. Next, what is third? List them. That means those 16 subsets we need to list. Those are C. Those subsets are for any set. First subset will start from empty set. Next one is individually we need to write. Like set 1 comma 3, set 1 comma 4, right? Set 2 comma 3, set 2 comma 4, right? First is empty set, next is single elements we need to write in that set. Next is a double elements 2 2. C 1 comma 3, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, right? Again with 1 comma 3 combination, 1 comma 3, 2 comma 3, right? Next again with 1 comma 3 combination, 1 comma 3, 2 comma 4. Are you understanding? Next 1 comma 3 combination is over. Next with 1 comma 4, 1 comma 4 and again 1 comma 3 we shouldn't write. Why? Because 1 comma 4, 1 comma 3 it will be same only, right? So 1 comma 4, 2 comma 3. Next 1 comma 4, 1 comma 4, next 2 comma 4, right? Next 1 comma 4 also. Next with 2 comma 3. So that is 2 comma 3, 2 comma 4, right? First empty set, next single elements, next double elements, next with 3 elements. Those are C. 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 2 comma 3. These 3. Next different sequence like 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, next 2 comma 4. This is another sequence. Now another one. First these 3 over, next these 3 over, next 1 comma 3, 2 comma 3, 2 comma 4. 1 comma 3, 2 comma 3, 2 comma 4. This is one sequence. Next one, 1 comma 4, 2 comma 3 and 2 comma 4. Now you see how many I have written? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now what is the last one? We need 16 now. Now what is the last one? The last one is set itself. Set itself. What is that? 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 2 comma 3 and 2 comma 4. This is how to write subsets, right? Pause the video and note it down. Now let us do the last problems of this exercise 2.1. Those are question number 9 and 10. So these two are based on the concept wise. No much calculations will be there, just like a concept wise you need to identify. Let A and B are two sets such that n of A equal to 3, n of B equal to 2. That means in set A we have 3 elements, set B we have 2 elements. If x comma 1, y comma 2, z comma 1 are in A cross B, what is A cross B? Cartesian product of set A and set B. But from the given data you tell me n of nothing but n of A cross B, you tell me 3 into 2 nothing but 6. But in that 6 they have given these 3, x comma 1, y comma 2 and z comma 1. Now by using that data find A and B where x comma y comma z are distinct elements. Distinct elements are nothing but different elements. Now see this. See given n of A 3 comma n of B is 2. Therefore n of A cross B, how much? N of A cross B is 3 into 2, nothing but n of A into n of B, nothing but 6 elements will be there. Out of 6, 3 are given. But as I said, what is order pair? Order pair means a pair of elements grouped together in a particular order. In that order pair, for example, if it is A comma B, first element belongs to first set, right or not? Second element belongs to second set, right or not? So this is an example, no need to write in the solution. Now from this x comma 1, given ordered pairs are x comma 1, y comma 2 and z comma 1. Therefore capital A is equal to, what is capital A? First elements, right or not? X comma y comma z, right or not? N of A, 3 elements, those 3 are x comma y comma z. What is capital B? Second elements, 1 to 1, but 1 repeated 2 times, you will write 1 time only. So 1 comma 2. This is set A and this is set B. Right. Next, when it comes to question number 10, the Cartesian product A cross A has 9 elements. Cartesian product A cross A has 9 elements. Okay. From that, you tell me, if A cross A has 9 elements, then not A cross A. If it is A cross B has 9 elements. See, A cross B has 9 elements. Then anyone tell me what are the possible values of A? Nothing but number of possible values of A. Why? Because n of A cross B is 9. Then what may be n of A? What may be n of A? It should be multiple of 9, like it will be divisible of 9, like it should have one element, 1 into 9 elements, or 3 into 3 9 elements, or 9 into 1. That means possible number of possible values of A is either 1 or 3 or 9. Right? Now when it comes to 10th question, the Cartesian product A cross A has 9 elements, among which are found -1 comma 0 and 0 comma 1. Out of 9 elements, those are 2 elements. Find the set A and the remaining elements of A cross A. Here we have 2 sets, A and B. That means first element belongs to first set, second element belongs to second set, right? Now here both are A and A. Both are A and A. That means both first and second element belongs to set A only, right? Therefore, what is A from that given? What is A? First and second elements also belongs to A only. That means -1, 0, 0, 1. But 0 repeated 2 times, I will write only 1 time. So -1, 0, 1. Is that A? Can you guess? Yes. A is having, what is A having? N of A is equal to 3. Then A cross A, N of A cross A will be 9 only, right? Now this is A. Now what may be the remaining elements? Just tell me. What is A cross A? Tell me. First of all, A cross A. So this is A, and again if we do cross product with Cartesian product with A, this is A and this is A. -1, 0, 1, -1, 0, 1. You do Cartesian product, -1, -1, -1, -1, -1, 0, -1, 1. Next, 0, -1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, -1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Next, 1, -1, 1, 0, 1, 1. This is what? A cross A. But what they ask? Remaining elements. They given 2 elements now. Remaining elements in A cross A. Therefore, remaining elements in A cross A are, what are the elements? So -1 comma 1 they did not given. So -1 comma 1. Next, -1 comma 0 given. So accept this. So this is -1 comma 1. Next, 0 comma -1 did not given. So 0 comma -1. Next, 0 comma 0. 0 comma 1 given. Next, 1 comma -1. 1 comma 0 and 1 comma 1. So these are the missing elements, are nothing but remaining elements. By this we have completed exercise 2.1 from the chapter Relations and Functions. This is very important topic, guys. But as we have discussed, that today topic is very basic concept of relations and functions. Tomorrow we will discuss the topic of relations, which is very important and also very interesting topic. as I'm thinking that if it is offline class, as like if you are sitting in front of me, then it will be very interesting. But somewhat I will manage in this camera also. Why? Because this is very interesting. Once you come to the college, I will explain once again. Then you can understand how much interesting it is. Until then, pause the video and note down